Ever been stuck in a blackout with no signal, no power, and no hope? Today, I'm revealing the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026 to keep you safe, connected, and prepared. Welcome to my channel. Stick around and grab yours through the links in the description below. On number 5 is FosPower NOAA Radio. What if one small device could decide whether you stay connected or completely lost during an emergency? That's exactly where this emergency radio steps in, and honestly, it feels like a lifeline you didn't know you needed. The FosPower NOAA Radio, with its 7,400 milliwatt-hour, 2,000 milliamp-hour power bank, instantly brings relief when your phone dies, keeping small devices alive just long enough to call for help or receive updates. In real-world use, this is not just a radio, it becomes your survival companion during storms, blackouts, or outdoor trips. The 3 power sources system, including solar charging, hand crank, and USB charging, makes it feel incredibly reliable when everything else fails. The sound is clear, NOAA alerts are fast, and the flashlight adds real safety value at night. Now, compared to others in the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026, this one stands out for emergency power backup strength, though it is slightly bulkier and not the most compact option. Still, for peace of mind, it feels like a smart survival investment. We only recommend what's truly worth it, and this one is tested for real-world comfort and emergency readiness. Downsides? It's not ultra-lightweight, and charging speed is average. But when survival matters, that trade-off feels acceptable. So ask yourself, do you want just a radio or a real emergency backup system you can trust when everything goes dark? At number 4 is RunningSnail Emergency Radio. What if a blackout hit right now and your phone was at 0%? That panic moment is exactly what this emergency radio is designed to erase. The RunningSnail Emergency Radio feels like a small but powerful safety net, especially in situations where top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026 are meant to truly prove their worth. First impression, it's compact, lightweight, and surprisingly reassuring in hand. The 2,000 milliamp-hour built-in lithium-ion battery gives you just enough emergency backup power to make critical calls or send urgent messages, which instantly brings relief when everything else goes silent. The 3-way power system with hand crank, solar charging, and rechargeable battery makes it dependable during storms, camping trips, or disasters. Compared to others in this category, it stands out for portability, though it doesn't feel as heavy-duty or high-capacity as larger models. The LED flashlight is bright enough for night movement, adding real survival comfort. On the downside, solar charging is slow and only for emergencies, not daily use. Still, in real-world panic situations, it performs with tested for real-world comfort reliability. We only recommend what's truly worth it, and this one feels like a smart emergency companion for families, campers, and travelers. So ask yourself, do you want bulk or true grab-and-go safety when it matters most? On number 3 is PPLEE NOAA Radio. What if the next blackout didn't just cut power, but completely cut your connection to safety updates? That's the exact fear this emergency radio is designed to solve, and it confidently earns its place among the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026. First impression hits hard. It feels practical, reliable, and ready for real emergencies rather than just casual use. The NOAA Weather Alert System delivers fast, critical updates that bring instant peace of mind when storms or disasters strike. The USB rechargeable battery backup helps keep your phone alive just long enough to reach family or emergency services, which feels like real relief in panic moments. The hand crank and solar charging options add extra security, especially during long power outages, making it feel dependable when everything else fails. Compared to others in this category, it balances affordability and function well, though it doesn't feel as premium or high capacity as heavier models. The flashlight is strong enough for night safety, which adds practical value during blackouts. On the downside, battery backup is moderate and solar charging is slow, so it's not meant for heavy daily use. Still, tested for real-world comfort and emergency readiness, it performs exactly when it matters most. We only recommend what's truly worth it, and this one feels like a smart, budget-friendly safety companion for families, travelers, and emergency kits. So what would you trust more in a crisis, a basic gadget, or a reliable survival backup that actually shows up when everything goes silent? At number 2 is Mesqool Solar Radio. What if your only source of news during a storm was a device that actually refuses to fail you? That's the exact confidence the Mesqool Solar Radio brings, and it easily earns its spot in the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026. First reaction, it feels powerful, solid, and built for real emergencies rather than casual use. The reliable NOAA reception with clear sound instantly solves the biggest problem people face during blackouts, missing critical updates when everything goes silent. That alone creates a strong sense of relief and safety. Now here's the turning point. The high-efficiency solar charging system with an extra-large monocrystalline panel charges faster even in low light, which feels like a real advantage during survival situations. The 12,000 milliamp hour true battery capacity gives long-lasting backup power for phones and lights, adding real peace of mind. The crank system is smooth and efficient, giving nearly instant emergency power when everything else fails. Compared to others in the same category, this one feels more premium in battery strength and solar efficiency, though slightly larger in hand feel. The flashlight and soft reading lamp add practical comfort, especially at night. On the downside, it's not the most compact option for ultralight travel kits. Still, tested for real-world comfort and emergency readiness, it delivers consistent performance when it matters most. We only recommend what's truly worth it, and this one feels like a strong survival companion for families, campers, and emergency preppers. So ask yourself, do you want a basic radio or a reliable power backup that actually keeps you informed when everything else shuts down? Now moving to the last one is Leaton Hand Crank Radio. What if your phone died, the lights went out, and you had no idea what was happening outside your door? That exact fear is why the Leaton Hand Crank Radio stands out in the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026. And honestly, it feels like a real survival lifeline. First impression hits strongly. It's compact, rugged, and designed for chaos moments, not calm ones. The 10,000 milliamp hour built-in polymer battery immediately solves a huge problem, keeping your phone alive when power is gone, which brings instant relief and safety. Now transition into real value. With 3 charging methods including USB Type-C, hand crank, and solar panel, it never leaves you powerless, even in long blackouts. That alone builds real confidence. The NOAA FM reception is clear and fast, giving critical weather updates when everything else is silent, which feels like true peace of mind. Compared to others in the same category, it feels more balanced between portability and power, though not the most premium in build size or flashlight intensity. Still, the SOS alarm, compass, and multiple light modes turn it into more than a radio. It becomes a full emergency survival kit. The flashlight and reading lamp add comfort during night emergencies, which many overlook but actually matter in real situations. On the downside, it is slightly heavier and not the most pocket-friendly option for ultralight travelers. But in real-world emergencies, tested for real-world comfort situations, It performs exactly when panic hits. We only recommend what's truly worth it, and this one feels like a dependable backup for families, campers, and emergency kits. So here's the real question. Do you want a simple radio or a complete emergency tool that actually stands with you when everything else disappears? The winner is Mesqool Solar Radio. It stands out because it offers the strongest balance of power, reliability, and real emergency performance. With its large 12,000 milliamp hour battery, fast solar charging, and clear NOAA MFM reception, it delivers consistent safety when everything goes dark. Compared to others, it feels more premium and dependable for long outages. If you want one device that truly keeps you informed, powered, and safe without compromise, this is the smartest and most complete choice to buy. So guys, this was the video about the top 5 best solar emergency radios with USB charging 2026. All the links are given in the description. Do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.